So RIP to Young Scooter, man. So Young Scooter passed away last Friday on the same day as his birthday. I was not too familiar with his music, but as I do, I report news and I do trending topics. So I decided to do my diggings. So I'm gonna break down what happened that day that he passed away. But before anything, let me give a little background about Young Scooter. So Young Scooter passed away at 39 years old last Friday. Like I said, same day as his birthday. So Young Scooter was born in North Carolina. He moved to Atlanta when he was 9 years old to pursue his music career. He was a rapper. He first signed to Future, and then he signed to Waka Flocka and Gucci Mane. So he was making moves. He was babbling the seed a little bit. So what happened on Friday? On that Friday, they were somewhere in the house, right? So they say there was on home on William Knight Drive on Friday. People who live in Atlanta, they probably know where it is. So in the house, there was a dispute in the house. Someone called the police because during the disputes, people, some pookies, they start shooting, right? They're playing with guns, right? They start playing with guns. So someone called the police, and when the police arrived to the scene, Young Scooter and the other guy, I don't know who's the guy, maybe his friends or somebody that was in the house, obviously. So both people, they fled the scene. As they were doing so, Young Scooter jumped over the fence, but the other guy went back inside the house. So as Young Scooter jumped over the fence, the police was chasing him, right? Because he was running away from the police. So the police got to him and they were trying to help him. They found out that he was injured real bad, but we never saw any picture, nothing. So they called the ambulance and they took him to the hospital, and he passed away from the hospital. Let me read it real quick here, right? So a 39-year-old man died after injuring his leg on a fence as he fled from police responding to a 911 call at a home on William Knight Drive on Friday, March 28th. The Atlanta Police Department stated it in a press conference. The Atlanta Police Department stated in a press conference. The man was transported to Grady Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Scooter-born Kenneth Edward Bailey was confirmed as deceased, male, according to the reports from 11 Alive. All right, so I'm gonna skip it real quick here, right? However, the police have not yet shared the identity of the deceased at this time. Okay. Officers responded to a 911 call over a dispute with shots fired at a female being dragged back into the residence. Police in a press conference per 11 Alive. When officers arrived, a male initially opened the door, then closed the door in the officers' faces without communicating, said police. The officer then established a perimeter, during which time two men fled. So one of the men was Young Scooter. Two men fled the premises. One man returned to the home, and the other jumped two fences while fleeing. So that was Young Scooter, according to the police report. All right. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. Officer rendered aid and he was transported to Grady Hospital where he was pronounced deceased, said police. Police could not locate the woman at the residence and said why the man fled is not known. They confirmed that there was no shooting by police in the incident per 11 Alive. Okay, so this the part I'm a little skeptical, right? So Young Scooter fled the scene, jumped over the fence, got injured, and was taken to the hospital and passed away from the injury. I'm like, is that really true though? Because we know how them people been moving. They can change the narrative. They can change everything. It might be possible. Yeah, he passed away from the injury. But if you ask me, I have doubts though. I'm like, maybe he got shot. But at the same time, I'm trying to be a little logical here. I'm trying to put two and two together. So why they shoot him, but they won't shoot the other guy who went back inside the house though, because it seemed like they were chasing both of them, right? So how come the police chasing two people, right? And one of them went back. I believe he went back running. Young Scooter continue running from the police. He got stuck because he was injured. The police came trying to help. Took him to the hospital and passed away from the hospital. I'm like, maybe he got shot. Who knows, man? Maybe he got shot, because we know how them popo been moving with black people. The easiest thing to do is to shoot. They won't talk to you. They won't tase you. They'll shoot. Especially if you look like you from the hood. You look like one of them Pookie. Don't get me wrong, right? You know, this the typical, hood nigga looking, right? Dreads, maybe tattoos. Dreads, dreads, tattoos, things of the nature. So whenever the police officer, they see something like this, they already put in a different, like, buckets. They look at you like, okay, he's a hood guy. Oh, he probably plays with guns, weeds, things of the nature. So they will easily shoot. So I'm like, oh, maybe he got shot, but they trying to cover it up. They be like, nah, he was injured. But I'm like, I need to see some pictures though, because I don't know what type of injury was it for him to pass away from it. Was the fence way deep inside? What type of fence? Can we get some pictures? Because usually, I don't know. We need to see some pictures though. If he was brought to the hospital, I'm just asking us that we need to see some pictures, because I cannot believe that he passed away from, maybe he was dealing with some disease that the injury made it even worse. I'm just gonna put two and two together, because to me it does not make sense. It might make sense to you. If it does make sense, let me know, because me, I'm like, I think he got shot up, but the police confirm. I mean, I'm not saying all of them are bad. Some of them are good too, though. But the police confirm they didn't shoot anybody. Also, like I say, if they will shoot at him, they should shoot at the other guy too, because both of them were running from the police. But my question is, why was he running from the police? Someone called 911, right? You, both of you guys, like in the house, or everybody in the house having fun, whatever you guys doing. So the police came. Why were you running? Was he the one who like started shooting in the house? Maybe that's why he started running away. I'm like, bro, on your birthday, dawg. On your birthday, can you just have fun in peace? Why do you have to play with guns, dawg? This is very unfortunate. I mean, he's not here anymore. But I'm like, that's very sad, man. Because I believe he has loved ones. He has people, who loved him. Now he's not there anymore. It's very unfortunate, though. I'm like, why was he even running from the scene? That's another question, too. I'm like, was he in the wrong? Because if I know I'm not in the wrong, I would not be running from the scene, though. I would not. Because I believe the police, for the most part, they're just not gonna open the door and start shooting. No, you might get arrested. They might question you. But why was he running? Was he running because the police arrived? Or was he running because there was an incident in the house? He was trying to run away from it. Because they say he started running when the police arrived. Maybe things in the house get a little heated. Right? It got worse. The minute he started running, that's when the police came. Maybe he wasn't even running from the police, though. But let me contradict myself a little bit. If he was not running from the police, when the police arrived, they were chasing him. But why did he not stop? That's another thing, though. Right? It's like, okay, if you're not running for the police, I believe he was running from the police. But if he was running from the police, why was he running from the police? Because if you ask me, like I say, if I know I'm innocent, I didn't know nothing, I will not. But I will, you know what I want to do now? I want to check on his record, right? Young Scooter police record, right? Let me see. Let me see if he has been arrested before. Young Scooter. That's how to spell his name. Or Young Scooter police. Police report. Let me see. Claim incident. No, this let me see. Young Scooter jail time. Was he in jail before? Young Scooter, no. No. I don't see anything. Okay, how did he die? Okay, how did the police respond? Officer pointing to 20 block on Williamstown. Jeff says, man. Okay, I'm trying to see if he has anything with the law enforcement in the past. If he was arrested before, he was charged before, because that might give us the answer why he was running from the police, though. Because those are the type of research we have to do. Okay, they just talk. Was the on Scooter ever been arrested for? Okay, I think he was arrested for drugs. Okay. Young Scooter waiting again from family. Young Scooter is alive, but it said origin. Young Scooter is an American. No, I don't see anything. That was 2 mil. Started alive. Okay, this alive. Okay, why is saying alive? He passed away. Maybe this is an old article. But like I said, I'm like dead or made alive. Huh? When was this published though? Because if you read too, they say that the police didn't reveal who passed away though. Nah, this would be like crazy if he didn't pass away, but they say he passed away. Because the police, there was a press conference somewhere here, right? So I believe there's a press conference here. Let's listen to it real quick.
Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. Are you good? Yep.
All right, can you go ahead and call me Lieutenant Smith?
Yes. Lieutenant Andrew Smith, the Homicide Commander. We're here to discuss two events this evening. The first being from the 200 block of William Nye Drive. In Zone 3, officers responded to a dispute with a weapon. It was advised in the call remarks that shots were fired and a female was dragged back into the location. Once officers arrived, they knocked on the door. A male opened the door and immediately shut the door on the officers. The officers then established a perimeter. During the process of establishing the perimeter, 2 males fled out of the rear of the house. 1 male returned back into the house. The other male jumped 2 fences as he was fleeing. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered.
So that's basically what I read already, so nothing new. But it might be possible the police didn't shoot though. It might be possible though. But yeah, I'm like, why was he running from the police though? That's one thing I'm trying to figure out, because there's no way you're gonna run from the police if you know that you have nothing to do with it. The reason why he was running, there has to be something. Maybe he has something in the past with law enforcement. He knew that if he get caught, he probably gonna spend time. Maybe he was on probation. I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure about that. But this is very unfortunate, man. RP to young Scooter. Man, this needs to stop, though. But you guys let me know what you guys think in the comment section. To me, I'm like 50-50 on this. But we're gonna find out though. I need to see some pictures about the injury, because that seems like some serious injury. Like, man, that's sad though.